My beautiful aliens, hello, and welcome back to the Authentically Blue podcast, or welcome if you're new here. I am your host, Carlson. It is currently 8:34 a.m., the 2nd of January 2026. I hope you are healthy. I hope you are thriving. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. I hope you had a Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. I hope you had a chilled holiday if you didn't. I hope you had a beautiful time with your family. I am sending you love if you went through a difficult time. I am really grateful for the listeners, my beautiful aliens. That's what I call you guys in case you're new here. I'm really grateful for you listening, you DMing me, you responding and interacting, you joining the Patreon, you joining the Discord, you joining the Substack, you following me on socials. I am extremely grateful. For a long time last year, 2.5 months, I took a break off of social media and I joined yesterday to post like a Happy New Year, end of 2025 post. And I was basically saying thank you for the support and listening and involving me in your Spotify Wrapped and seeing the analytics on Apple and Amazon and everything. Literally the last day of 2025, I checked the analytics and there were over 60 people who downloaded, 60 downloads. I was like, damn, thank you so much, you guys. That's crazy. It means the world to me. So I really appreciate it. In this episode, it's a very authentic rambled episode and I feel very at home. Maybe because I am home right now. In case you're wondering where I am in London. I have many homes. In case you're new here, I have homes in people and places, but the home that I am in currently is London. I am where I was in my late teens and early 20s. This place has a special place in my heart because I was really coming into being a young lady and figuring things out. I'm with family members who love me and nurture me, and I really felt the love this few days. I am then headed to South London to spend time with another family member who I'm grateful to have, and maybe, just maybe, we'll do a podcast episode. We will see. I've already done one with her and it's on the Patreon, so I'll link it down below in case you guys are excited for the part 2, which will also be on the Patreon. Speaking of the Patreon, upcoming episodes and content in season 4. Can you believe we are on season 4? It's crazy. Season 3 has been phenomenal. I know you guys listened to the season 3 wrap, but I had really amazing guests. I had going with the flow episodes, and right now I am in the midst of planning season 4. A part of me just wants to go with the flow because I feel like that's the most authentic the podcast is, but I have some structure around it. So I believe season 4 is going to be coming to you live in February. Patreon human beings are going to get the content first. You can always sign up as a free member. I have been nudging people in my life and people who listen, who I know who listen to the podcast, to subscribe. So you can join as a free member. You get 7 days membership. I do plan on vlogging. Okay, I'm publicly saying this to hold myself accountable. And I know in the past I have said things and I'm like, damn, I didn't get to do it because of life. But sometimes things are out of our control. We have health complications. We have family members who are sick. We have, deaths, and it's okay. Deep breaths. Things are okay. It's okay. It's not okay to break promises you make, but I think it's good to give yourself grace, which is what I'm doing. But I definitely have been prepping vlogs, getting videos together. Like literally yesterday, I am currently in London, like I said. So I went to the London Eye. Is it Big 10? I was about to say Ben 10. We saw I didn't see the fireworks. I saw the fireworks on telly. But the DJ, okay, so I saw it on BBC. This is not an advert, but basically every year in the UK, BBC showcases the fireworks that are happening in London. And they usually have a DJ, and every year it's quite nice. So this year I was like, the DJ was not DJing, and I was like, dang it, some songs are really good. And then they decided to play Someone You Love by what's his name, Lewis Capaldi, violin version. I was like, the song is already sad. Like, are we going into 2026 with sad energy? I rebuke that energy, man. Like, that is not the vibe we're going for. I'm rambling. This is clearly an authentic Rumbled episode. I love rambling if you're new here and you're listening. But as I was saying, season 4 is coming in February. I plan on doing a bunch of rerun episodes for January. So that's the plan for January. And I'm working on securing guests, on planning videos for the Patreon members, on posting more and vlogging, both for Patreon and social media. I'm trying to figure out the social media part because I like being mysterious. Is she mysterious? I don't know. I'm figuring out my feelings around it. Maybe I'll do a whole podcast on that so you guys can hear my thoughts. What else? I guess that's all I have to say. So without further ado, I hope you have a beautiful January. I'll catch you guys with the live episodes from February. And if you have any suggestions of what you want on the podcast for season 4, you can reach me down below my email or my socials. I've hired somebody. Well, she's not somebody. She's a lovely friend of mine called Zainab. I am finalizing and she has agreed to help me with digital. I don't want to be online. I don't know. So she's going to be telling me trends and things she thinks I should do to post. So we'll see about that. But yes, a revamp is coming on the podcast. I plan on putting... I know I've said this a lot in the last few episodes, but Patreon is going to be my one-stop shop for content where I'm going to be having everything, including when merch comes out this year. Yeah, I said that. I did say that, didn't I? That's crazy. How has life been, if you ask me? I think the past few days, I feel very at peace. I feel very at ease. I feel like I went through a moment when I came back to the UK where I was figuring things out. I had a bunch of changes in my life. The people who normally around me weren't. And just dealing with adulthood, which, someone has a Trevor Noah book on the shelf. That's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, dealing with uncertainty, dealing with rejection, dealing with insanity, getting my stuff in order. I have a blood test booked for the 7th. I have counseling. I'm going back to therapy, which is exciting. That's happening. What else? I did a full health checkup because Lord knows I needed it. I've been working on my health and trying to figure out my sleep. My body is adjusting to the fucking cold in this country, which is insane. But I love it. I also have been in terms of work, figuring out what's next and sorting out, stuff in my old role. But yeah, life at the moment, I'm taking it one day at a time. I was listening to a podcast while packing the other day, literally yesterday, because I was putting my stuff together. My mom got me my stuff from Kenya, so I was putting it into my big suitcase so that when I'm headed back home to my flat, I have everything. But I was listening to a podcast. I went on the podcast app because clearly I love podcasts. I have a podcast, and why am I... I don't know what kind of mood this is, but I have to stop vlogging soon. Vlogging, podcasting, I'm getting sleepy. I went on the podcast app, was looking for a podcast to listen to while I pack, and then lo and behold, I saw one of my favorite podcasters who stopped podcasting 2 years ago. I am more of her fan in terms of her YouTube videos. Podcasts I would listen to like here and there, not consistently, I would say. Anyway, I listened to the podcast because she hasn't posted in 2 years, and she says, "Hey guys, I'm posting this because I think I'm long overdue a catch up. I know I said this is like a one-off podcast episode." I had to sneeze. Bless me. One-off podcast episode. And then she proceeds to say she had cancer. This girl is 24. She is a few months older than me. And when she found out she had cancer, which is I think last year. And I remember just thinking, what the actual fuck. Life is crazy. And then she proceeded to give the story of how she was okay and she did gymnastics, and then one day she tripped, and then there was a lot of pain on her knee and she was on her way to Japan, and then boom, I'll link the podcast episode down below if I remember. If I don't, it's called Where the Flowers Grow or something. It's by Nina Florence. You can also find her on TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok in a few months, so I don't know. I believe that's her username, Nina Florence. But yeah, I was telling my aunt today, I was like, you really feel like you have problems, and then you're like, whoa, my health is okay. And she was talking about the mental drain of feeling like a burden and not wanting to be this problem, and how it shouldn't be that she has cancer at such a young age, and she just wanted normalcy. And I just thought, I'm really grateful that my health is okay, that my mental health is stable at the moment, that things are going well, and I don't have any drastic issues. And the most concern I have right now for my health is, am I sleeping properly? Am I eating properly? You know what I mean? So be grateful. That's a gentle reminder that if your health is okay and things are going well, be grateful. And if it isn't, it's okay. You deal with what you have, and I'm sending you love, and things will be okay. I think it's funny because, another side note, my aunt was telling me today the two things that are guaranteed in life are death. Why was I about to say sex? That's crazy. Death and taxes. So life is short, y'all. Life is really short. You put into perspective, things that matter and things that don't, and just let things go and let the small shit slide. But I'm done rambling. I hope you have a happy new year. I hope you enjoy the next few episodes. I'm going to create a mini intro that I don't really do for the podcast, but I've been having new listeners and no one really understands how the podcast is. So, bye guys. See you in February or soon on the Patreon.